Hi there! Today we have the newly launched Samsung Galaxy A73 5G. Now I've been using this for almost like 4-5 days, and the first thing is I love this awesome mint color. It's truly awesome. Now we get a quad camera setup, a 108 megapixel primary camera with OIS support, IP67 rating so it's protected from dust and water. It's a fully loaded phone if I might say. Let me take you through a quick unboxing and I'll share all the info along with the price and cashback details so you can decide if you should buy this phone or not. But before we begin, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you're notified for more fun videos like these. Also follow me on my social media handles, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. The handle name is Mr. Tech Singh. Alright, let's begin. So here is the retail packaging of the Samsung Galaxy A73 5G. You can see the image of the phone, super slim box packaging. Towards the back you can see the contents of the box, the MRP 47,490. Alright, let's quickly open it up. Okay. Right on the top is the phone itself. Looks absolutely gorgeous. We'll have a look in just a moment. You have the SIM ejector pin, then you have some paperwork, quick start guide, and finally a USB-C to USB-C charging cable. No charging brick included in the packaging. So the first thing that gets my attention has to be the gorgeous display. It comes with a 6.7-inch Full HD Super AMOLED display with a resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels. Samsung AMOLEDs are gold standards when it comes to displays. The icing on the cake is the 120Hz refresh rate, so everything just flows silky smooth. Swiping on your favorite social media apps is such a satisfying experience. You know, we all talk about the 120Hz smoothness, but a lot of that experience actually comes from the software optimization, and that's where you can see that Samsung aces it. It's running the latest Android 12 OS, there you go, along with the One UI 4.1. Looks good and performs even better. Yes, you do get some bloatware, but I wouldn't say that's a big deal because you can delete what you don't need. The best part is that Samsung has promised 4 years of OS update and 5 years of software update. That's just amazing. Then we get a 32 megapixel front camera with an f2.2 aperture in the center, and it's really tiny, so it won't be a hindrance while watching videos on this phone. Talking about videos, watching your favorite movies is a delight. Super amazing color reproduction and clarity. The phone also supports HDR video and it gets really bright and images simply pop. So it comes with 800 nits peak brightness and the display looks really clear even outdoors. Also worth mentioning are the dual stereo speakers, one at the bottom while the top earpiece doubles as a secondary microphone. Now it gets really loud, and more than that, it sounds rich with surprisingly good bass for phone speakers. Now I've heard many phone speakers and most of them just get loud, but this one are one of those few phones which actually sound really good. The audio is amazing. Now let's talk about the build and design. Well, firstly, this is the thinnest A series phone from Samsung. Just 7.6 mm thin, also weighing just 181 grams, making it nice and comfortable to hold in your hand. Check out the back, looks absolutely stunning in that matte finish. We get a quad camera setup. On the top, starting from the left, is the 12 megapixel ultra wide, 108 megapixel primary camera, 5 megapixel bokeh sensor, and towards the right is the 5 megapixel macro. Now you can see that the camera module just blends in with the back, giving it a very clean look. The sides have a shiny glossy finish, and yes, it does attract some fingerprints and smudges. On the bottom is a speaker, a USB-C port and a microphone. Then towards the right are the volume rockers and the power standby button. On the top is the secondary noise cancelling microphone and a hybrid SIM tray that can house 2 nano SIM cards or 1 nano SIM and 1 SD card up to 1 TB. The fingerprint scanner is under the display and it does take about a second to unlock. However, it's not the fastest but very accurate and does the needful. Rest, you can also use face unlock, which is actually very fast but probably not the most secure and doesn't work really well in dimly lit situations. Coming to the performance. Well, it's running the Snapdragon 778G, which I found very snappy and responsive. Rarely did I notice any lag. Apps launched quickly and multitasking were a breeze. Also, most recently used apps were still in memory, and thanks to the 8GB LPDDR4 RAM on board. In fact, you can even expand the virtual RAM further from the RAM Plus option in the settings. You can choose from 2GB, 4GB, 6GB or even 8GB. Unbelievable, isn't it? Imagine having 16GB of RAM in your phone. It makes the overall experience so much more faster, and most often used apps are still in memory. Then also we ran some benchmarks, starting with the popular Antutu, and we got about 4,48,000. Then we also tested the internal storage read-write speed, and we got 388 MB write and 491 MB read. Quite good. Then we had to put the graphics to the test, and what better than playing BGMI. So I was really impressed how well the phone was able to handle this. The graphics settings maxed out at smooth and extreme. We got about 60 FPS and it actually feels like 90 FPS. It was that smooth, and I'm sure you can see it for yourself. The phone did heat up a little, but not to the extent of getting uncomfortable. Didn't experience any major drop frames or lag. Easily a good phone for gaming. So the Samsung Galaxy A73 comes with 9 5G bands, which should be more than enough to future-proof your device when 5G is available in India. Then it comes with a 5000 mAh battery, which should be enough to last you for a day or even a day and a half. Now there is no charger provided in the box, so you'll have to buy one separately. But remember, the provided cable in the box is a USB-C to USB-C, so make sure you buy a charger with a USB-C port. I'll link a few below in the description. Alright, so it supports 25 watt fast charging, which definitely is not the fastest, but yes, it will get you to 46% in just 30 minutes. Alright, let's talk about the camera. So here are some shots taken from the 108 megapixel primary camera, and they look just amazing. Even under direct super bright sunlight, the highlights and shadows are very well detailed. They're so clear. Here are some pictures taken indoors at night, and these two look almost perfect. Well lit, clear, and not a hint of blur. And that's all thanks to the optical image stabilization. Getting crisp, bright images in the dark are truly a challenge for any camera, but the Samsung Galaxy A73 nails it. Here are some 12 megapixel ultra-wide shots. Again, does a splendid job retaining the detail with good dynamic range. Here are some micro shots, and this is how we want macro shots. Super clear with all the detail. Check out the sand granules around the rock. Just fab. You're just going to love the macro lens on this phone. Then here are some selfies taken with the 32 megapixel front camera. Well, they couldn't be better. Skin tones were spot on with good detail. Even images with bokeh were very clear. You can tone down or up the bokeh as per your preference. Then here are some taken at night. Well, this is where I expected them to be a little better, but pretty decent. Then here is a 4K video shot handheld, and thanks to OIS, it's smooth as silk. Unbelievably smooth without a hint of jitter. Also check out how it adjusts the ISO from dark to light. Super impressive. And finally, a full HD video shot from the front camera. It isn't as stable, but still quite good. Alright, initial impressions. So the camera is definitely one of the biggest pros of the Samsung Galaxy A73. Above all, it comes with optical image stabilization. So you're able to capture blur-free images and super stable shake-free videos. Truly incredible. This device is a perfect package. It's got an excellent display, it's got impressive cameras, 4 years of software updates, good build quality with premium features like Samsung Knox and even Samsung Pay. So make payments wirelessly. The Samsung Galaxy A73 5G is available in two variants. 8GB and 128GB is priced at 41,999, and 8GB and 256GB is priced at 44,999. Now there are these amazing offers from Samsung. Get a flat 3,000 cashback if you use an ICICI debit or credit card or an SBI credit card, bringing the price of the base variant to just 38,999. By the way, there's also one more offer. Pay $499 more and get the Galaxy Buds Live worth $7,990 along with this phone. I think both of these are very lucrative offers. So if you like to buy one, I'll leave the links for both these variants in the description. You should definitely check it out. So I hope this video was helpful. If there are any questions, mention them down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them all. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.